guys, welcome back to the channel. I am so sorry if I sound a little bit weird. We are officially in our new house and this is the first like sit down video that I'm filming. And one thing that we had done before we moved in was all of the ceilings in our new house had popcorn ceilings and we had them scraped. Again, I'm sorry if you've listened to me talk about this 80 million times on the channel. I just feel the need to debrief you guys. We had all of the ceilings scraped from popcorn ceilings to smooth ceilings, and the dust has just been taking a really long time to settle, and it's just been getting in my throat and irritating my throat and my lungs, and so I sound a little bit weird. I think I don't really sound like me. I'm just a little bit more raspy, and when I talk more and take breaths, I get a little bit more raspy. So hopefully it's not too distracting or anything, but I have a super exciting video today, you guys. We are doing our first Halloween haul of the season. Before we bought this house, my plan this year was to not buy anything new Halloween because we didn't realize that we were gonna buy a house. We were going to look for houses. We were going to put our house on the market, but we didn't know how things were gonna go. So yeah, but we ended up selling our house and we ended up buying this new house. So just now that things are not as tight financially because we've already made the down payment, we know our new mortgage, all that sort of stuff, I feel comfortable spending money on Halloween, which I'm so happy about because I had just in my head that we were not going to spend any money on Halloween, but we already spent money on Halloween, let me tell you. So today we are doing a TJ Maxx / Home Goods haul. And I've been rambling for like 5 minutes, so let's just get into it. If you don't already know, I always do my kitchen in a Nightmare Before Christmas themed every single year because I've just got a lot of kitchen stuff that's Nightmare Before Christmas themed, and I love it every year, and I'll probably continue to do it every year for the foreseeable future. So I picked up a couple of things to add to that. First of all, there was this awesome Jack Skellington little statue. He's standing on like a stone wall with his head leaned on his hand, and there's a pumpkin down here with like a lime green face inside, and I just thought he would look so good in my Nightmare Before Christmas kitchen. They had another one where he was in a different pose, like a less friendly pose, like one of his like scarier Pumpkin King poses, but it said Jack Skellington at the bottom, and I want the characters to look like they live in my kitchen. I don't want them to look like they're like a product labeled in the kitchen, if that makes sense. So like I don't have anything that says like Disney's Nightmare Before Christmas. It says like Halloween Town or Welcome to Halloween Town or whatever. So anyways, I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I got him and he was $14.99. And because I got Jack and we spotted this guy, I had to get Zero. Now, I have beef with this because this was the only Zero one that we found, and I do have beef with this because literally his doghouse says Zero, but they still put Zero on the bottom of the statue, even though it literally says it already right here. So I'm like, it's a little overkill, I'm not gonna lie. But it's Zero coming out of his little doghouse with his little pumpkin nose. He's so cute. And then we've also got the sandworm, or like, you know, the inspired by the sandworm snake guy at the bottom. So that's pretty cool. But I just thought these would look so good sitting in my kitchen, and I like that they're kind of a non-matching but matching set, and this one was also $14.99. All right, next up, I went a little bit crazy with candelabras. I almost ended up buying 6 and I only walked away with 3, so I'm very proud of myself for narrowing it down. So this is by Martha Stewart Home, which Martha Stewart Home has a ton of really good stuff at Home Goods and TJ Maxx. Like I love the Martha Stewart collections for Halloween. Like they're so good. So this, I mean, you can't even see it because it's so dark. This is a very dark black ornate skull themed candelabra. So this is it up close. Obviously you've got a big skull on the bottom, and then it's ornate, and it's got 3 candle holders at the top. I just thought this would look very, very good on my big spooky bookshelves, especially if I can get some candlesticks to go in it. So this was $14.99 and I ended up getting 2 of them. That's one of my biggest things with Halloween stuff is I almost always try and buy 2 or 3 of items that I like, just because if you only need one for your decorations, cool. But if you want something where it's like you need 2, and eventually I want to do like a very dark Victorian Gothic vampire themed dining room, these would be perfect for that. And I would love to have these like at each end of the dining table, if that makes sense. So that's a big pro tip for me, at least, is I always try and grab like multiples of items, because then you can like scatter them throughout and have like some cohesion, which I think like looks really good in your decor. So highly recommend doing that, and highly recommend these because they just are awesome, I feel like. And additionally, continuing on with my skull themed candelabras, I got this guy. I actually saw this a few weeks ago before we moved into the house at TJ Maxx, I believe, with my friends, and I didn't snag him because I promised myself I wouldn't buy anything Halloween until after we'd already moved in, because that's just like even more stuff to move, which is ridiculous. But anyways, I saw him again, and there's a couple different versions of it. There's this more like aged version of it, and then there's also one, sorry, the sun is starting to come through the window, so I'm sorry if the lighting changes, but there's this one with like a little bit more age, and then there's one that's like a little bit more of like a pure white. I like the more aged one, but there was only one, so I snagged him. And then if I see him again, and hopefully I do, I'll get the matching one, so that I have 2, like I said, because I like to buy things in sets if I can. So, but I just think this is so cool, and I've got like tons of skull stuff on these bookshelves and skeleton stuff, and I just really like that kind of, I eventually want it to look like there's like almost like a catacomb inside my house. That's what I want it to look like eventually, because I just love that look, and I just, yeah, this is going to add to it even more so, and I'm very excited about it. So last out of that bag, and don't worry, I have 2 more bags. Last out of that bag, I got this set. This is also Martha Stewart home. I got this set of 3 platters, and what's really cool about them is they're like a clear plastic, but they freaking glow in the dark, and then they've got bats on one side. So this was only $5.99 for 3 serving platters. I figured this would be perfect for the Halloween party. I can put a bowl of dip in the middle and chips around, and it'll glow in the dark, and the bats will get revealed as people eat. I can put sandwiches on here. You can't go wrong with big platters, and this one is really, really cool because it glows in the dark. Like, I just love that. Like, that's so sick. So I'm very excited about these. Yay. All right, we have another TJ Maxx bag, which does contain a few presents for some of my friends. So Shelby and Shelby, if you've already received these, great. If not, you can either skip this section, or you can just see your presents. So either way, I don't really care, but yeah, I got you some presents. So one of my friends, Shelby, is a Slytherin girly. She loves a snake. And so I had to get this cup for her because her birthday is also coming up, and it is just stunning. It's kind of like a Stanley-esque vibe, but it's obviously not a Stanley. And it's got just a black and white snake print all over it with a straw, and I just thought it was so cool. So this was $19.99 from TJ Maxx, which I feel like is a pretty good price for like a freaking 40-ounce like nice cup. And it also says it keeps your water cold for 24 hours, or if you have a hot drink, it says 10 hours. So I'm very excited to give this to her for her birthday. Also for Shelby for her birthday, she and I are probably gonna go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party this year together. And so I figured, kind of as like a birthday / happy Halloween present, I could give her this little set of jewelry that I found. And these were only $12.99 for three stud earrings. And she likes to wear like multiples because she has multiple holes pierced in her ears. So this is a set of Disney earrings, and there's a little pumpkin. There are silver hearts with like black gem studs in them. And then there are little mini witches, which I feel like are just so freaking cute. So, and they come in like this cute little box that I can just wrap up, and that will be so perfect also for Shelby's birthday. All right, and last but certainly not least, in the gifting section, my other friend Shelby, different Shelby, she has an infant, or she technically a toddler, I guess. I guess she's old enough to start being a toddler, maybe, daughter, and she was thinking about dressing her up as Boo for Halloween, and then her and her husband going as Mike and Sully, which would be so adorable. And so when I saw this mug of Mike, Sully, and Boo, I thought this would be just so perfect to commemorate her daughter's first like Halloween costume. So if they end up doing it, it's a really good gift. If they don't end up doing it, it's still really, really cute, and Shelby loves Monsters Inc., obviously, so I think either way she'll love it. But it just says Sully and Mike and Boo in the back. It was $5.99, and on the back I really like that it has them scaring a kiddo in their bed. Like, that's just so funny. But this is the side that I think Shelby will like the most. So Shelby, I've got a Monsters Inc. mug coming for you. Next up, I've got another decor item. This is kind of random, but I just really liked it and thought it would be a good filler item for my bookcase. This was $7.99, and it is just a fake book. It says Carpe Noctem Solis Luna, Seize the Night. And I just thought it was really cool. And it also says Carpe Noctem on the side. So I'll probably display it, maybe even literally here. Maybe not, that doesn't really fit there. But like, I literally just like, I'll probably display it this way. I probably won't display it like this, and like stack something on top of it. But I just thought this was like, sorry, this lighting keeps changing so bad because of the freaking sun moving. And like every time I like block the sun, it like darkens the screen a ton. Anyways, not the point. So anyways, yeah, $7.99. I got this little book, and it's like hard plastic, so it'll last for sure. And yeah, I just figured I'd decorate with it. That's all. Next up, I've got a couple of like miscellaneous items. I was shopping with Zoe when I was buying all of this, and we put up my 13-foot Jack Skellington outside my house today, or yesterday, the same day I bought this. That was like our morning workout, honestly. And she saw this and she was like, you have to get it. It is a Jack Skellington nightgown, and it's literally just got his face all over it with spider webs and bats and spiders. It was $12.99, and I wish you guys could touch this because it is so freaking soft. Like, it is so cozy, but it's like that like light cozy where I can still wear it in like September, maybe early October, where it's still pretty hot in Georgia, and I'm like cozy, but I'm not like sweating. So very excited about this, and I literally am probably gonna wear it to bed tonight because I'm just very excited to wear it. These are actually some nails that Zoe got for herself, but they are so freaking cute. I just realized they're actually a glow-in-the-dark design, which is really cool. So if you want Halloween fake nails, Spirit Halloween and TJ Maxx are like the spot if you just like press on or like glue on nails. So highly recommend. But these ones are really cute. They're sparkly, and they say Boo on one nail, and then they've got like black drippies on a nail, and then they've got glow-in-the-dark spider webs on like a more natural looking nail. So they are a little bit long, but like they are literally so freaking cute, very sparkly, adorable. I think she will look so cute in those. Then for myself, oh, and those were $4.99. Again, they're so freaking cheap. Next up, I got another pack of nails that are also $14.99. I'm trying to get the sticker off the front so you can see them better. So I actually wore these myself last year, and I love them. They have glow-in-the-dark features as well, and they do glow in the dark. And so I feel like I need to move you guys a little bit so you can see better. Okay, so up top, they have like a graveyard motif with like a haunted house, and the windows glow in the dark. Then there's like a gray and white ombre nail, and then there's a sparkly nail. So like all three together, I feel like, I don't know, these are just so cute. And like I said, I had them last year and I absolutely loved them. So when Zoe was like, ooh, these are cool, I was like, oh my God, I have to have them because I wore them last year and I loved them. And then next up are some more like almond shaped nails, and I've never tried this brand. It's called Dashing Diva Magic Press. also $4.99. And these are the perfect spooky nail when you're like easing into the season. It's not quite September or October yet, so maybe you don't want like a dark, very spooky nail, but this is like a hint of a spooky nail. So let's see if y'all can see this okay. So they're an almond shape and they've got little like ghosties on some of them. They've got a black sparkly one. Sorry, this lighting is so crazy. And then they've also got this natural looking one that has like orange and white and black dots and little like stars. I just feel like these are freaking adorable. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like they are so cute. So I'm gonna put these on probably very soon. I've got another pair of nails picked out that I plan on putting today, but these maybe I'll do in a week or two when the other ones inevitably fall off. Last but certainly not least, we have a home goods item that I got, and it is Halloween pasta. So just a brief recap. Last year I saw this exact pasta at Home Goods or TJ Maxx, but I saw it in like August or maybe early September, and I didn't want to buy it yet. And also, like, I don't buy just regular pasta very often because Brendan, my boyfriend, can't eat regular pasta because he has to eat gluten-free. And so I didn't buy it, and then when I went back later and I really wanted to get it because it was like we were more into spooky season and I thought it would be fun to make some spooky pasta, they didn't have it. And so when I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna snag it this year, and if I end up not getting it, if I end up not eating it, whatever, it'll just be on display or something, I don't know. But I didn't want to go out without getting it this year, so I did. And sorry, this lighting is like really crazy. I know I keep talking about it, but like this is my first sit down video that I filmed in the new house, so I'm getting used to where it is good to film or not to film when I do have a light. But like as the sun is moving, it is coming through this window so harshly, so I'm glad we're at the end of this video. But the pasta has different colored bats and pumpkins in it, and then I think, are there skulls? No, just bats and pumpkins, but they're like in regular pasta color, orange and black. So I just feel like it is so cute and spooky. And so this was only $4.50, which I feel like is not bad, and it's like a decent amount of pasta. So I'm very excited to eat this, and maybe we'll eat it on like a spooky evening vlog or something like that together, because obviously that would be very fun, and I've got lots of spooky vlogs planned. So yeah, all right, this lighting is getting insane. Oh my gosh. It looks very spooky ooky though. Oh, that's spooky. Hey guys, welcome back. It's a spooky day in the house. Ooh. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the very first Halloween haul of the season. I know I know that I certainly did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And make sure you subscribe if you love Halloween content, because I am uploading every single day from September 1st to October 31st. That's a lot of Halloween content. So if you love Halloween like me, make sure you subscribe so we can hang out every day of this spooky season. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whatever it is, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.